welcome to Kitchen Corner on Today with Paul. Today I've got a real simple one for you. I'm calling Orphanage Slop. So there you go. You're gonna need one leftover tater tot casserole. You're gonna want to puree said casserole inside of a food processor. And then we're going to want to bake at 300 degrees for approximately 40 minutes. That's my guess on it. So there you go with that. We're going to move right on over to here. Like I said, I got me what's left over of a tasty tater tot casserole I made the other day. You know, my good friend told me, she said, she never had tater tot casserole. She said, kind of sounds like something they would serve in an orphanage slop. It's like some lunch lady should be serving or something like that. So I said to myself, we're gonna go ahead and prove what with that and make sure that this tasty casserole, see if we get a good shot of that. Again, maybe you couldn't see it so well through the plastic. We'll give it that shot. We're gonna make it really look like slop. So here we go. We got our nice food processor here, and we're gonna go ahead and click that open. And then I've got my trusty spoon. I'm gonna go ahead, get this here casserole. Yeah, it's nice and cold. So we're gonna go ahead and cut through the meat there. Of course, anybody knows tater tot casserole. You got your meat on the bottom. You got your soup in between. I prefer cream of mushroom, what I grew up with. And of course, you got your tater tots on top. And that meat is well and cooked. We want all that good goo in there. I want to make sure this looks real messy, real nice and messy. Oh man. You can smell it. It smells good. Of course, I enjoyed this the other evening, so I just so happen to know it's good. All right, it's certainly looking sloppy already. And we got that part. Let's go ahead and get our lid on here. And get this in the locked position, and let's go ahead and turn her up on. Shake things up a little bit. Okay, heavenly days. As you can see, I shook things up quite a bit, as I say we do on Today with Paul, and when you know it, here's what we're left with. Oh my, would you look at that? I mean, that certainly is real sloppy looking. I'm going to go ahead and transfer that over to our nice little Pyrex I got here. Now, you saw me shake the heck out of that food processor. Okay, well, there's some things you should and shouldn't do in a kitchen. I cannot promote that, but as you see, it's possible. And as they say, don't try that at home. I am a professional. After all, I do use professional cooking spray. Then we're going to go ahead and spray up this Pyrex here. And I've already got an oven preheated at 300 degrees. And oh yeah. It certainly looks like some kind of slop right there. Woo. All right, the blade. We got the blade. I'll be taking care of that here in a minute. I just want to get it out of the processor at least. All right, I think I'm done with that part. And make sure don't touch the blade. Don't actually grab it by the blade, rather. All right, come on. It's really kind of trying to get stuck in there, folks. Oh yeah, it's a slippery guy, but also wanted to get stuck. I'm just hoping to get the rest of this goo off of here, but that's not really trying to happen too much. All right, we're gonna call it at that just for safety concerns. Rinse my hands down real quick. Now, as predicted, and my friend who suggested this particular, well, at least inspired this particular idea, probably would figure that it would turn out to be about like this, and that's kind of what I thought would happen. Just quite ugly. Just to be frank, quite ugly and pretty well gross looking by some standards. So there you go. There's our Orphanage Slop. Now I'm going to go ahead and lid this puppy up and go ahead and pop it in my preheated oven over here at 300 degrees, already heated up, and we'll get it on for 40 minutes. And there we go. We got our timer there, and we'll go ahead and start. All right, there you have it, guys. Our 40 minutes are up, and it's time to pull this here Orphanage Slop, as we're calling it, out of the oven. There you go. How neat is that? See what we got here. Looks like I got me some steam heat coming off. There's what I got. I'll turn that off real quick. Like I said, I don't want to have that get on your nerves like it is on mine. We're gonna temp this bad boy out here. And looks like we're rolling great. Look at that temperature. We're rolling, what, 176? That's perfect. And in between. So how about that? Now, my friend had informed me that ideally to serve this sort of thing, you're actually going to end up using a ladle and slop it into a bowl. Well, unfortunately, I don't have a ladle. I did at one time, but today with Paul Kitchens does not have a ladle anymore. So right now I'll be using this spoon. Now we're going to see how we do this here. Oh yeah, this looks like it has a good amount of slop factor to it. That's really slop. So we're just going to right there in the bowl. How about that? Let's go for another one, shall we? Grab us up a little. There you go. That one stuck pretty good. Well, enough of all that. I say we go ahead and dig in, shall we? Oh yeah. You know, I'm here to report is the casserole still has all the good flavors, but it's got quite a gritty texture to it. That's the mushy, gritty texture to it. I'm not real hot on. I think this will officially qualify as some sort of slop at this point. Maybe it would have been just a little more enjoyable left in its casserole form. But thanks for joining me on this somewhat silly journey today on Kitchen Corner on Today with Paul. And I want to thank you for sharing, liking, and subscribing as always. And of course, I hope to catch you next time. Peace.